Are y'all ready? I don't know if y'all know this. This is big. All right, so here's what we got, Devin. I talked to you earlier. We're going to discuss something really cool that just happened that I found out about today about an hour ago. So I talked to you earlier about Dave and Levan, right? Yeah.
Oh.
Dave and Levan. So we have Dave Chaffee, who is arguably one of the strongest people to ever arm wrestle. And you have Levan Saginashvili, who says he will not lose a professional match in his entire career. Not one round.
Y'all, this is huge.
So have you ever heard anyone say they will not lose one round?
One round.
Okay, I might buzzkill it here, but in my world of arm wrestling, if somebody says I'm never going to lose, they're the first guy to take a loss. This guy might have it, but anybody says I'll never lose.
So as of right now, since he started his professional career, and that's outside of WAF or EAF or anything like that, because you know how big that is in Eastern Europe, he has not lost a single round.
So he's been good then.
Yeah, so he won Zloty Tour World Cup right and left. He's won every super match, every Vendetta match he's had right and left. Are y'all ready? I don't know if y'all know this. This is big.
This is huge.
Steak Kings, Devin's arm bet, right?
Steak Kings.
You're familiar with the arm bet?
Oh, yeah.
All right. He just announced on arm bet, on Steak Kings.
Because Levan said
Because Levan said he will not lose a single round. If you bet on Levan to win, he has to win 6-0.
All 6 rounds.
But if you bet on Dave, he only has to win 1 round.
Y'all, he can't foul out. He can't get flashed. I mean, so many things.
It's Dave Chaffee.
Yeah.
You're telling me Dave Chaffee can't win a single round?
No.
So if you're a gambling man, where's your money?
Put it on Dave.
Dude.
He's got years of experience, and he's going to pull out a W somehow, no matter what.
I just can't fathom.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think, in my best form, I don't think Levan can sweep me. You know, I don't think he can. And I think that's why they wouldn't let the match happen originally.
Right.
And then obviously Devin swept me. But well, that didn't work out for me.
Switcheroo.
Yeah, that didn't work out for me.
Go.
But I just can't see how anyone is going to bet on Levan.
No.
I mean, just because 6-0 or a win 1. I mean,
that's a lot.
So isn't that like a 6-to-1 ratio? I mean, when Devin just announced that a minute ago on his YouTube, I was floored. You have to bet on Dave.
Yep.
Well, I mean, how do you? Okay.
Because she just said he could foul out.
He could foul out.
It's
okay. This is not WAL
This
rules.
is freaking.
This is PAL.
The most rigid rules.
The most rigid rules. We're talking about elbow hops that you can't see, like paper thin.
They're using cameras. They're using cameras.
We're talking about if you're in the ref's grip and you go.
That's foul.
I mean, you're very accustomed to WAF.
It's
right?
one more foul away from a loss.
You know? So think about it.
I don't even know how it's possible.
Think about it.
For him to sweep 6-0 Dave.
Okay, but let's talk about this for real.
And I love Levan. Levan's a beast. Like Levan may be the best guy in the world.
You were looking at putting money on Dave anyway.
Okay, so
yeah.
I felt...
Before all of this.
I don't know what form Dave's in because I didn't get to meet up with him when we were in Erie. But if he's in form, it's at least 50-50, right? So I was thinking, okay, 55-45 Levan, because I don't know what form Dave's in. But that's when it was win. You had to win 4 rounds.
Right.
All you got to do is not get beat 6-0. You know what I'm saying? Like Dave should be putting every dollar he has on himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, this has got to be the safest bet.
To win 6 straight.
I mean,
at that level, no way.
We're saying that, but it just happened to me. So, yeah. But at the same time, I think that's a fluke. I don't think Devin would never do that again.
Show me in the comment let me know right now. Just go ahead and say it. Let me know right now if you would feel safe putting your money on Levan knowing he has to win all 6 against Dave Chaffee.
And if we got some Eastern Europeans on here, they're going to say yes. But that's
okay.
And it's cool because, I mean, Levan is a bad dude. And like I said, he may be the #1 guy in the world. Vitaly may be the #1 guy in the world. I don't know. But I don't know.
I got no. Hell no. Does he look Levan does look like a freak though. Maybe $50. Okay, Eddie Black says Dave won't win 1 round. Someone says not against Dave. Yes. I can't afford to. Nope. Looking forward.
Well, here's the deal. Now, if we go back, I just said all
no
this
from the EU.
I just said this.
I would.
And I did sweep Dave 3-0. But that wasn't 6.
No.
But after 3, I would have won the next 3 most likely. But that's under WL. not as strict rules.
Right.
So when you're talking about movement of referee's grip or micro fouls filmed with a camera, could I beat Dave 3-0 that way?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
7x7 pad instead of 7x9 pad?
You do fine on 7x7 pads.
Yeah,
I mean, you would have... Okay, the deal is that when you arm wrestled Dave in WAL at 503, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in EU was messaging you, telling you that was a legitimate match. You would have won on any set of rules at the table.
I had a very good day that day.
Yes.
I had a very good day that day.
You did have a good day. But that's also you, and you have a different different set of tools than Levan has.
Levan has so much, probably more raw power than me.
Yeah.
I still think I have, in form, I have his riser beat and his pronation beat. He just has me beat everywhere else. But I think those are the only two things I need to stop the match, in my opinion, because I feel like similarities between him and Dave. It's going to be an awesome match because all of us over here, we don't really know where we compare to the Eastern Europeans, right? I mean, so having Dave go pulling is the best test we have other than me or Devin, So I'm excited about that. But can you believe that? Because we talked about it like 3 hours ago. You would have never thought that would have been the bet.
No way.
That's crazy.
But it's good that you see people betting both ways because that's how bets work.
That's it, especially staking, because it's not technically gambling. You're staking the opponent, so you have to fill out both blocks. So if it's $10,000 block, you need 10,000 this guy, 10,000 that guy, so they can.
Well, that's where you got a good match if people are willing to bet both sides.
Oh yeah.
Triple E says, I think you and Devin are top 2 right now, then Dave, and then Levan, and a healthy Dennis.
That is very optimistic. And I'm going to tell you right now, that is not accurate.
And
COVID has kicked my ass.
It has,
but,
y'all.
I will be back. Are we going to that yet? Are we waiting for
let me read just a little bit. Levan Gasparini says, Dave's weakness is the king's move. Wendy B, Dave 6-0, but Devin beats Dave. Michael Todd, you could take Levan if you... something. Has anyone ever even seen Dave recently? We haven't.
Like I said, I've talked to people who've talked to him, but I have not personally spoke to him.
So, the safe money is definitely on Dave. In-state kings.
It has to be. It has to be, right? Now, who's going to win the match? I have no idea. But it's just very difficult for me to think, under that set of rules, pulling someone of the caliber of Dave Chaffee, he doesn't win a round.
Right.
It's just my opinion.
So, a lot of you on here probably also think that Dave is only a hooker.
Oh, okay. So honestly, okay.
Yeah.
You said you've seen Dave pull once, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Devin works 12-hour shifts, 80 hours a week. He's killing it. So he doesn't have a lot of time for social media. But
You said Devin. Dave.
Devin.
Oh, Devin. This Devin.
Devin. This Devin. So
the little Devin.
So this Devin, right? And so as far as what's going on, where most people think Dave's just an inside guy. But they forget that he top rode Trubin. Trubin by round 4 or 5 was trying to force a hook on Dave. Dave has freaking gorilla arms. They're super long, like they're ape looking, right? So he has crazy huge hand, crazy leverage. I don't see him for 1 second trying to hook Levan. I see him going post high through the hand.
Let's see if we can get this underway then.
Ready, go.
That's what I think's happening.
Okay, Dave, if you're listening, that's a little recommendation.
I'm just saying.
If he was in your corner.
Now check this out. So now we're going back to you can't lose a single round.
You can't lose a single
If you're
round.
under WAF rules and you're 2 powerhouses, both going up into the top row, oftentimes you slip. And in those slips, elbow fouls occur.
Oh, yeah. What are we looking at first, an elbow foul or a slip?
Exactly. I think Hermes has got he's shorter arm. He's got a ridiculously strong hand and wrist.
Thank you, Richard. How would you fight, or how would you approach Hermes' hand?